everyone, it's Kronos, and in this video I would like to be showcasing the Mudigger set. So yeah, I got 4 pieces. I pulled 6 times if you include the free one, and I already had the bow and the hat before. But yeah, the set looks really nice. I look like a wizard, especially if you compare it with the other bows. This bit here, okay, this one also looks cool. Okay, they all look nice, but what I'm talking about is the arrow part, where the arrow sort of just looks like an energy bolt thing. See, it doesn't look like a proper arrow, but yeah, the abilities, well, the ability is Exile Chain. And as you can see, okay, so the abilities aren't perfect, but as you can see, it's quite low. 110% earth damage, a lot less if you compare it with this. So this, with just 3 pieces, is 120% fire damage, so that's 10% more. Plus with the bow, it's 160%. So with 4 pieces, 160%. With 6 pieces, 110%. As you can see, the abilities may seem quite underwhelming. This gets like 276% with 7. That's over double. But you don't need to worry about that because the Mudigger set, it gets buffed in the future. And the earth damage literally doubles. So your bow would get 32, 40, 48% earth damage per bow. So that would be, that's 16, that's 40. So it does 8% more elemental damage than most of the other, than all the other bows. Not most, because this is 24. Yeah, it will do 8% more, so it would be the highest elemental damaging set, I think. Yeah, and your armors would each give 40%, like 12, 24 plus, yeah, so 40% per armor piece. So if you get the full set with perfect abilities once it gets buffed, you'll be doing 48 times 320, 100, and 44 just with the bows. So that with 3 bows you'd be doing more than you'd be doing with a 6 set right now. 6 set right now. And then if you add this 40%, 40, 80, 120, 160, you'd be doing nearly 300% more earth damage. So that's that. But the charge speed and everything is as good as it is, and it will also get kneeling shot damage buff. I think that's also 48%, the same as earth damage. But yeah, I would like to be showing it in the tower, showing what it can do, but because of Nura, it makes things a bit harder to do. So I'll be taking down some of these. Okay, I have 1 shadow. We'll go, I guess we can go Saran. Yeah, so we'll go Saran. Well, yeah, the set looks really nice, and I really like it. Well, yeah, if you're wanting to try a heat bow set, or even just have 1 bow, I would really say it's worth summoning in this banner, because it's 70. I'll show after I kill this thing. I was gonna say 70 gems cheaper, but anyway. You go boof. Ow. Oh yeah, by the way, the stat-wise is quite similar to the other bows, so you won't be missing out in other stuff. So as you can see right now, it seems like it's not doing much. Okay, so now we'll cloak, right? Okay, I think it's gonna fly. So even with this underwhelming abilities and stuff, with cloak, with per shot, it takes out 1/4 of its health. So that's pretty insane if you ask me. But yeah, as I was saying before, I decided to fight the Tyran. If you're wanting to get a heat bow set, now would be the best chance, because the next heat bow is the light heat bow, which will be coming in quite a long time. The other thing is, if you go summon, right? Just wait a sec, give it a second or two. It costs only 180 gems to summon, per summon, so you get the guaranteed SS and the rates up 70 gems cheaper, and it's a single banner, so the chances of you getting a Mudigger is pretty high, or heat bow is pretty high. They could bring back other behemoth like Anubis or Carnivore or Marcavius, but after the revamp or buff or whatever you guys want to call it, the Mudigger set becomes super strong. So if we go test it out on what lightning, okay, we'll go this guy, because it's like a Mudigger. Talgarion. Again, once it does revamp, I think it's gonna be in about 2 months time, maybe 2, 3. Anyway, I'm hoping they do it soon. Each shot we'll be doing once I get it into lockdown. This thing has one more part. Okay, it throws something. This thing is so annoying. Again, not getting caught by it. I'll hit the tail and that side there. Okay, come on. There you go. Each shot will be doing 18,000 per shot. So that would have done, okay, over 20,000 per shot. And if you get the right piercing, you'd be doing easily over 100,000 damage per pierce shot. So yeah, I would definitely say if you're wanting to get a heat bow set, this set is really worth. And super fun, heat bows. It's definitely one of my favorite weapons, along with the sword and shield. But yeah, that was the Mudigger. And if you're wanting, you have about 20 hours. Once this video goes live, you'd probably have like 18 hours left to summon it. So yeah, if you were wondering if it's any good or not, there you go. So yeah, that was all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.